Hi, it's Vitality Marcy, and I'm here once again with the Brain Wash Massage series. I'm going to teach you how to accomplish a brain wash massage for relaxation and creating better sleep and digestion. I call it Brain Wash for Theta State. And we'll be using our friendly massage toy. It simply vibrates, and you can use that all over your head if you don't feel like using your hands. You don't need oil, and you don't need any real experience except your own sensitivity. Please do not let anything hurt. Once you can do this for yourself, you might want to do it for a friend or one of your family members who complains about sinusitis, headaches, toothache, ear aches, any kind of cough or phlegm, brain fog, perhaps Alzheimer's, and many other things may be able to be helped by stimulating the immune system and the lymphatic system that lives in the brain, all through the face and the neck. So let's get started.
The lymphatic meningeal vessel, recently discovered, shows us we can affect the lymph drainage of the brain. So rub your hands together and I'll give you a quick demo, a little quick speed. We're going to palm the hands and rock from side to side to match the fluid rhythm of not only the lymphatic system, but the cerebral spinal fluid as well. Gentle feathering and gentle rocking, using perhaps the backs of your hands to make sure it's very light, and using this idea of going from up and over and down, side to side. This will actually move the sutures and the cranium in a rhythm that will entrain it into a theta state and move all the fluids in the body, the lymphatic, and balance the cerebral spinal fluid rhythm. So we'll be tugging on the ears in what I call bicycle ears, and we'll also use our friendly massage toy to create a vibration for affecting the cerebral spinal fluid in the brain. So as always, take a deep breath and set up the intention for all good, and sigh out and let go of all negativity, and bring in awareness to your hands. Rub them together, palming on your eyes very gently. I'm going to exaggerate the rhythm, always pulsing very slowly and gently to slow and entrain the brain down. Feathering, repeat each thing about 4 times and slow down your rhythm with each repetition, going from center to sides and moving the hairline back away from the head to open the electromagnetic body. You'll see this is extremely relaxing. Using the backs of your hands, make sure that you're very light to help the drainage of the lymphatic superficial capillaries, moving out debris from the sinuses, the cheeks, the ears, the head, and the brain. Focusing your pressure on one cheekbone at a time. I'll exaggerate here. You want to create a rocking motion because the skull moves this way, but very subtly. So putting your hands in your palming position, using a gentle pulsing action, you can also end up rocking the whole head from side to side by focusing on the cheekbone and allowing it to move in about a 4 count. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is extremely slow. It slows down the interval. You can also focus on the eyebrows, and that moves along with the sphenoid at the cheekbone. This is all to entrain the brain into its normal 6 to 12 contractions per minute. It's the normal interval to balance the cerebrospinal fluid as well as the lymphatic vessels in the head and the brain. Again, focusing on this up and over and down motion, we're going to simply tug on the ears one at a time. Again, here I'm exaggerating the movement. Please make it very subtle. And place your fingertips on the TMJ right there at the cheekbones. Again, very subtly moving and rocking your head from side to side, up, over, and down, and leaving the eyes closed. The back of the head can also be activated. So very gently rubbing and squeezing. Notice that the cranium has many layers to it. It's made full of sutures which are meant to mobilize and shift like a wiffle ball. And so we'll be treating the skull as though we're squeezing a wiffle ball very slowly and gently and with a very broad pressure all through the palm of the hand. Squeeze the two palms of your hands together at the back of your skull, very slowly and rhythmically in a waltz rhythm. And as you move a little bit lower, you'll be doing what we call squeeze the neck of the big cat, which is a lymphatic movement you'll learn in a different lesson that I teach. Placing your fists at the back of the skull on a gallbladder point, that's very important. It will also activate the balance of all the meridians in the skull and lead to better digestion. You can do this always with your little toy companion. Turn on the vibration and activate the head very gently. Again, I'm going through this pretty quickly. Go ahead, take your time to activate all the areas down the first meridian of the body and then rocking from side to side, slow and gently in a waltz-like rhythm, taking a 4 count to go from cheek to cheek and from ear to ear. This is a little quick demo for you. You can activate your head all over with this little massage toy, all around the places that you might have tension, up and down the back of the skull, around the base of the skull, and perhaps even just lying on top of that while it vibrates. You can feel the expansion and relaxation and balancing of your cerebrospinal rhythm and the theta of your brain. Take your time and be divine.